In the quiet southern lands of Kagoshima, a legend begins of a man who would become the final symbol of samurai honor, Saigo Takamori. Even as a young man, Saigo carried a heart of courage, his loyalty unshakable, his spirit unbreakable. Training shaped him. The sword was not just a weapon, it was a path, a discipline, a way of life. But the world changed. Foreign powers forced Japan to open its doors, and the samurai era trembled. In chaos, Saigo Takamori rose as a leader. He believed Japan had to modernize, but without abandoning its honor. Modernization came swiftly, too swiftly. Samurai lost their status, their purpose, their identity. Saigo grew disillusioned. This was not the Japan he had fought for. A war burned inside him, between loyalty to the emperor and loyalty to samurai tradition. Thousands joined him, samurai who refused to let their legacy vanish. The government responded swiftly, sending modern troops armed with Western weapons. And so the first sparks of rebellion ignited. Saigo was wounded, but his resolve only grew stronger. He and his generals planned their final stand, knowing the odds were impossible. Before the great battle, samurai trained one last time, honoring centuries of tradition. Bushido teaches, duty heavier than a mountain, death lighter than a feather. At Shiroyama, the final battle of the samurai would begin. The imperial army fired relentlessly, shaking the very earth. Yet the samurai charged, not for victory, but for honor. Their courage stunned even the modern troops. Saigo led from the front, fearless, unshaken. But the samurai fell one by one, overwhelmed by modern fire. In his final moments, memories of his youth returned. He questioned not his choices, but the future of Japan itself. Their final stand was closing in. A fatal wound brought him to his knees. His loyal companion, Beppu Shinsuke, stayed by his side. The sun set on the last hopes of the samurai. Saigo faced death with calm acceptance. And with one merciful act, the pain ended. The fall of his blade marked the fall of an era. The last samurai drew his final breath. Even his enemies bowed in respect. With Saigo's death, the samurai age ended. Japan moved forward, leaving tradition behind. But Saigo's legacy lived on, honored even by the nation that fought him. The emperor granted him full pardon after death. A new generation learned his story, not as a rebel, but as a hero. The spirit of Bushido did not die. It transformed. Honor, courage, loyalty, values that still shape Japan today. Saigo Takamori, the last samurai, a man whose legacy will never fade. His story ends here, but his legacy lives on. Subscribe now and join us for the next great legend.